Good morning and welcome to New Day Northwest. I'm Kelly Hansen. I don't care that the mornings are chilly. I'm just soaking in all this sunshine. Spring is here and it's hard to be unhappy with the gorgeous flowers blooming all over the area and also keeping a smile on my face. Starting the show with Hot Topics. New Day Hot Topics is brought to you by Silver Reef Casino. My guests today, back and married to each other, yes. Carla Marie and Anthony from the Morning Show podcast, and New Day producer Susie Wiley, also still married.
Yes. Back and still married.
When I left this morning.
Everything is going well. Congratulations are in order, even though it's been a little bit, but still, you're newlyweds for what? Like a couple of years?
1 to 2 years.
Okay. We're still under 6 months, so
in the clear. We're going to talk more about your wedding later, but first, we want to talk about space, because I feel like the country is absolutely fascinated by the Artemis 2 crew. This 4-person crew is on a 10-day journey flying around the moon and back to Earth with a landing scheduled for Friday. What do you guys think? I think this is so amazing. It's truly making history.
I know that they want to come back, but I think we need to keep them out there a little longer because it's like the one thing that's unified all of us, right?
For my
like we
mental
need
health.
them out there.
Yeah, I'm loving Moonjoy. Everyone is calling it Moonjoy.
Oh, that's
like the
cute.
vibe of it, and it's like, oh my God, what are they gonna eat today, or what are they gonna do today? I'm just watching this quiet live stream, and then something happens, and I'm like, oh, shh, what are they doing? Okay, nope, nothing. Okay.
I am old enough to remember how exciting moon launches were, or just space rocket launches were. And I remember in the 70s, maybe, sitting with my family and watching grainy footage of, but it really did unite the country. And then we went for how many decades with really nothing in that sense. And it's so exciting.
It is.
To your point.
And seeing their excitement, too. I mean, they're living their passion and their dream, and every time they speak, they're just like, this is so cool. And it's just even cool to see.
Everyone back on Earth, like, watching their coworkers, like, you saw what? They're like, oh my God, the flashes. And I'm like, I don't know what these are, but I'm excited too.
And I got to give a shout out to the plush Artemis doll they have from Sailor Moon.
Okay.
They have the cat from Sailor Moon in the command center, and I've loved that. The dork in me loves that.
Oh, I like it. Okay, and one fun thing, too, is that they're getting woken up by NASA, and with wake-up songs, we're going to show a few of the ones that they've been getting woken up with. Even Pink Pony Club is on here. That was so fun.
Funny because they didn't get to the chorus of that, and there was that funny part where they were playing it, and then all of a sudden it stopped. And then you heard the captain say, well, we were all excited for
the chorus.
They didn't even
Where's
get to
the bridge? Come on. What would your wake-up song be? I'm excited to hear because you've been, podcast, radio world forever.
Geez. That's, I think, the problem.
It's a lot of pressure.
Because you don't want to pick a song you've heard a million times. It would probably... Taylor Swift.
I knew you'd go with T Swift. I knew it.
I do love From Midnight's Bejeweled. It's like a fun, sparkly song to wake up to.
Okay.
Well, I couldn't do it every day.
So,
no.
Well, you get to switch it up.
Okay.
Even though I'm like a pop punk emo kid and a hip hop kid at heart, my choice for a pump up song would be almost anything by Blackpink. Big Black, it's what I use at the gym like every single day.
We're like,
it's what I go with. The best pump up music. I will tell you guys this right now, the best pump up music is K-pop. So just use some K-pop artists.
Okay, so if you're my next 10K, I need some K-pop. What do you think, Susie?
I love Believer by Imagine Dragons.
Oh, yes.
And I think I would.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
It's not too much in the beginning, and then it really. I was talking with my husband about this, and there's "Hello, Hello" by Pink Floyd. He would wake up to, but I'm like, no, I mean,
hello.
I don't want to be scared when I wake up.
No, I know. I think about like country music, like something like that, like Sam Hunt to like wake me up would always put a smile on my face. But the first thing that came to mind was T.I. You can have whatever you like.
It's a great song.
I don't know why, but I'm pumped. We got to talk about the cruise menu, the food that they're having up there. 189 unique menu items that the astronauts can eat. Much of it is dehydrated. No bread because crumbs in space are dangerous.
But they can have tortillas.
I know. I found that interesting.
They set up 58 tortillas.
Yes.
Okay, for 10 days. 58 tortillas. I'm just trying to do
I would save NASA millions of dollars because all I would need is the freeze-dried ice cream.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at the Nutella.
Yeah, I would eat that every single day.
I love when
People
the
were
Nutella.
hyped.
Yeah. So here's my question. We all have our own little Nutellas, which Nutella's delicious.
It's amazing.
But they only have this one jar. Are they double dipping?
They definitely are.
I'm
okay with, especially if I'm up in space with everybody. That's totally fine.
I think at that point,
you've seen it all.
There's no more germs. There's no Earth rules in space either.
Like that.
I think they've gotten rid of all the germs before they get onto the shuttle, so they're fine.
Is there any food that you need to be dehydrated to be up in space with you? Man. I know I couldn't, but pizza. I would be so sad.
Pizza? I think so.
You think they would let me because the crust is okay? Not like I'm ever getting sent to space, but
you never know.
Should we go to space camp? I would love to. Do they have it for adults?
Let's Google it.
I think they do.
Listen, if Katy Perry can make it to space, there's no reason we can't.
Well, money. I need money.
Okay, pizza would be great.
Tacos, because you already have the tortillas.
Tacos.
So dehydrate
a little Taco Bell up in space.
Being originally from New Jersey, I think my celebratory food, once we got to that furthest distance that humans have ever gotten to, I'd have a nice chicken parm.
I was going to say chicken
parm. I knew someone was going to go there with Italian food.
Yeah.
Let's come back down to earth, though. We're still going to talk about travel. People I know are abuzz about United's plans to offer lay-flat seats in economy.
Which this is so weird.
This is like the poor boys' first class.
Yes, poor man's
right?
Poor man's first class.
It's funny to me because there were several times during COVID when I would have to fly and no one was on the plane, and I was doing this for no extra charge. So now you're going to pay me to lay where someone's butt is, or I'm going to have to pay you, to lay where someone's butt has been. It's kind of weird.
I mean, they're going to put a sheet. I mean, they're going to put like a little mattress and a sheet out for you. But it seems weird that we're going to sit and watch the other people get their mattress laid out, and then we're going to walk by them, and then.
With first class, it's different. Oh my God! Wait, two people can lay in one seat?
Oh yeah, and kids and stuff. You guys, but what if you had an awkward encounter with your exes on board and they saw you like this? Because Nick Lachey and Jessica Simpson just had a run-in on an LA flight to Hawaii, and I guess it was kind of awkward, but it was fine. And I don't know. I mean, if I hadn't, maybe I'd be like, yeah, I spent more money on this to my ex.
No, they were both in first class, right? I'm assuming.
Of course.
They weren't
so pretty close, but you're still in first class, so you have your room.
An ex story too of run-in, right?
I was on a second date with a girl and happened to be sitting at the same restaurant that my previous ex was also at.
That's awkward.
She had not known that I was already dating someone else, and that got real weird. Because then I had to introduce this new woman and be like, hey, this is so and so, and then I didn't know how to address my ex, and I was like, and this is my friend, and that made it even worse.
Yes, it did.
Yes.
So it was an absolute mess. I got a lot of angry text messages after that.
Oh, I bet. And you're probably just sitting there blushing, like, can we just wrap this all up to go?
And there was no third date. So,
that's fair.
And I feel like we can end it all there. April is the perfect time to visit Silver Reef Casino in Ferndale. The resort is celebrating its anniversary month with Road to Riches. Every Saturday in April, you have a shot at winning $100,000. And on April 25th, you could drive home in a 2026 Mercedes-Benz. Just scan the QR code on your screen for all the details. You two finally tied the knot in November. So exciting. You went back home to New Jersey, and here's a bit of what happened.
And it is one of my greatest privileges to say, ladies and gentlemen, by the power vested in me by the state of New Jersey, I now present to you for the first time as husband and wife,
I mean, those photos, that video, tell us about some of these amazing moments. Stunning.
It was the best. I can't. I just got chills all over me.
I have goosebumps. I'm so happy for you too.
It was the best day. I mean, everyone kept saying like, oh, your wedding is the best day ever. And Anthony recently said,
yeah, I never understood it because I was like, okay, you were together before, you're still together. And then you realize that day that all of those people are like the most important people in your life. They're all there together. And it's probably the only time all of those people are going to be together in that room. And it was just a wonderful, wonderful day.
We had, I don't know, like everyone kept coming up to me like, you look so happy. And I was like, do people not look happy? And they're like, I am.
You're like, this is the best day of my life.
But I was running on pure adrenaline because I did not sleep a single wink the night before.
Really?
Which no one really prepared me for, that's apparently a thing that happens. And I did
slept great. So
I did not sleep.
Were you wondering if you were doing the right thing?
No, I was just like
She
so
was.
much energy. I was buzzing and then up early for hair and makeup and all that stuff. It was when the wedding ended, my body was like, oh my God, it's over. But we were dancing and bouncing.
I
and
mean, it looked
losing
like the
our mind.
biggest party,
It
and you guys
was.
also had a theme that our QB did too, where you had everyone wear black.
Yes.
I thought that was so cool. It looked so elegant.
Sam Darnold apparently saw our
he's
wedding.
a big fan of
Yeah,
us.
obviously, on trend, on trend.
He was like the in-game host for the team, did an all-black wedding. So yeah, we had all of our guests wear all black, and we got a little crap about it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
bet you did.
Well, one of the things, and you'll
That
see
makes
those
it
pictures.
easier. Like,
It does.
Yeah, you know what to wear.
Yeah.
But
It
you'll
looks
see the
so nice.
pictures, and there was a fog machine, and there was sparklers, and there's a bunch of stuff that's probably not as common here in Washington. But one of my greatest joys that day, other than Mary and Carla Marie, was bringing all of our friends from Washington and having them see what a very stereotypical New Jersey wedding was like. And all of them were going, this is the wildest thing I've ever seen. And especially like Italian family, Middle Eastern family, everything was over the top
Loud.
and very New Jersey and loud. And they loved
Was
it.
the food good?
Yes.
There was too much food.
Oh, I bet. I bet you had
Cocktail hour
tons
with
of
all the food
leftovers.
And your pony seemed a little longer.
I
Was
did
it
have extensions in. No, I don't now, but I did, and it's a miracle. I had 2 ponies. That's the secret.
Oh my
They
gosh.
do one and then another one underneath, so it's not heavy
I
on
had
your
no
hair.
idea.
You're like,
no
she just
idea.
looks beautiful.
It did.
As
It was
beautiful.
crazy. Thank you.
Do you guys disagree about anything now after being married that you didn't before? Is there any, or is it any
They're the
quirks that you could tell us?
Probably the same.
It's probably the same disagreement. I think the two
Let's see what you say.
The two biggest are
I'm excited.
TV in the bedroom, which I'm not a fan of. Carla Marie is.
Is that different than it was, though? Or
No, it's the same.
Okay, yeah,
It's my
okay.
same gripe. And then,
Hasn't changed.
the other thing that also hasn't changed
Let's hear it.
is Carla Marie loves leaving her laptop by the sink, which I feel like is just
Dangerous.
dangerous behavior.
Right.
But that's where she
Yeah,
puts all of
nothing's
her
really
stuff. That's
changed.
really it, though.
But who doesn't love watching a little reality TV show before going?
Oh,
Me.
see, I love to read a book, but so I'm a little more of like no TV.
same.
Well, let's take a quick vote. Who thinks the TV should be on in the bedroom? Oh, there's one who thinks it should not.
You know what? That's a good time to switch gears to talk about cooking shows, though. Okay, we had one of the first winner of the Great British Bake Off. He made this cheesecake, Ed. It was absolutely incredible. Please try.
Sure.
Come here to eat.
So you
Don't mind if I do.
Do you guys watch the Great British Bake Off? I love that show, but I don't like sit and like cook during it and get ideas. What about you, Susie?
I do get a lot of ideas, but I will say more of my ideas are still on my phone because I'm saving them to my phone thinking I'm going to make this incredible pasta
Same.
or whatever, and I never do.
I do enjoy watching the Great British Baking Show. I don't normally bake what they make, but when Meghan Markle had her show with Love Meghan, I actually made some of the stuff from there, but I was like, I'm never going to do this again. Like, these are the most random ingredients.
Did you put peanut butter pretzels from Trader Joe's in a bag?
This is her
and
hot
then
take
tie
on
them
that
off
show.
like she did?
I
Okay.
hoped you would bring this up.
Beautifully, it's like tied everything. Yeah, but
Yeah.
yes, it was just, no, I did not do that.
As if you're
some
selling them at a
ideas.
farmer's market or something.
pretty much. And that's a good segue for our next farmer's
go.
market.
Whatever.
Anthony, what is your favorite farmer's market? Because SLU farmer's market are changing from craft fairs to more foods.
Okay.
I love going to a farmer's market, and I think we might have the same favorite one. It's
Ballard.
iconic. Ballard.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's also
Yeah.
down the street from us in Ballard.
Yeah, I
So
could walk there, go get like breakfast on a Sunday or lunch.
Food,
or,
flowers, like
all of it.
everything, rain or shine, because you have to be open in Seattle to walk around.
I'm on the east side, so I think things are a little different in the sense we're not walking to everything as much. I think the Issaquah Farmers Market is really amazing. I will say I romanticize that I go to farmers markets more than I actually
Oh, for sure.
I think we all do a little
like,
bit.
I would say, I love them.
I know.
Yeah.
I want like a cute tote bag and to
Yes.
walk
And
around.
that's
And
not
I
happening.
know. And you're right. I think I've only been like a couple times this year. But
we
do
should-
you guys go actually? 'Cause
Anytime
it's-
someone's also visiting, we'll like that is somewhere where
There
we
you
take
go.
them. But in terms of like shopping for the week, I need to get better at like buying my produce there. Like even my doctor has been like, you could buy fresh produce at the farmer's market
True.
instead of at a
Yeah.
grocery store. Like you can do. And I was like,
Eat
yeah.
whole foods. That's what everyone's telling me.
I was actually very surprised. I had two family members visit over the last year. never had been to Seattle before, but both of them had the Ballard Farmers Market as one of the places they wanted to visit without me saying anything. It was just word of mouth or social.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. So it's actually like a tourist destination now, too.
Yeah. There you go, and it's a little off the beaten path on like the Space Needle and Pike Place Market. And so, hey, I'll take some people there. Here's someone who's probably not going to a farmer's market. We're talking about the new Vogue cover. Have you seen this with Meryl Streep and Anna Wintour? This is for the cover for Devil Wears Prada. People are going absolutely nuts seeing them together because Anna was not pleased first, right, with the Devil Wears Prada. I've seen that a little.
She said she was okay with it, but I can't believe she would have been okay with because it.
Well, villainizes her kind of, right?
Yeah.
But I love
now
that
she's all in.
She's all in on
They look
this.
like besties. These photos are iconic.
It's probably awesome for Meryl Streep getting to like do this as well too. Like,
I also wonder if she's now all in because it was a success.
I think
right, like she waited and did really well, and now she's like, I can now attach myself.
She had all these things to say about, I just loved it because it put fashion on a global scale, and
like
I'm thinking you looked like a monster. Everybody knew it was her. And you look like a monster, but she says she's all in. So
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Devil Wears Prada too. Sometimes with sequels, I'm like, this isn't going to be worth it. But I saw that AMC is coming out with a Devil Wears Prada little purse that you could put popcorn in.
I keep calling them. They're so sick of me. Hey, do you have that?
Do you have that yet? Can we have it? We want to get our hands on it.
Popcorn buckets are insane these days. I love it.
I do too, and I go and put more like butter in it even after, which is so gross.
Butter,
fake butter, whatever it is.
Syrup, whatever.
It's delicious.
It tastes good. I don't care.
Butter syrup.
You know who also always has delicious things? Costco. And I think that I might need this t-shirt. They have a new t-shirt out. It's pretty inexpensive. You saw the price, right, Carla Marie? It's like
$12, I think.
Yeah, it's flying off the shelves.
I mean, you can't get a t-shirt for $12.
I think I liked the sweatshirt better. I was really excited about the look of the sweatshirt. I don't know if I'm wearing this around because people honestly might think that I work there and they might ask me questions and I will have zero answers.
But it's like wearing a band t-shirt to the band's performance. You can't wear the Costco t-shirt to Costco.
That would be a faux pas.
Right,
Right.
We're better than that.
It is amazing to think that we're wearing a big box store that we're all crazy about a t-shirt or sweatshirt that says Costco.
Is there any other brand that you think of that you're like, I want, like Trader Joe's is cool, but I don't.
The Trader Joe's tote bag, but I'm not wearing it.
But I'm not wearing one of the Hawaiian shirts or like khakis.
But I'll tell you what gives me anxiety.
Please.
I am like a Costco stan.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay. And every day I wake up and I'm like, please don't do anything terrible that corporations do and ruin my life. Every day I wake up because I'm like, they're so good.
I know.
They are good.
But I'm just waiting for them to make that one corporate move that like ruins everything for me.
This is weighing heavy on you.
It really is. I also want
This is why I can't have TV in the bedroom. He has to think about and hope that everything's okay about.
Wow.
Here we go.
The other thing I want to do is I want to set up a stand at the market, and I want to have a petition to have Costco buy the Seahawks.
Start it.
Would there be a better buyer?
You want a corporation
Can there be $1.50 hot dogs at the stadium at Lumen Field? Can we bring it for a value price?
Pizza.
You heard it here first, Costco.
The CEO is doing everything right, except for the fact that he eats a hot dog with no condiments on it. I think that
But I would let
monster
it go
behavior.
if for that.
Oh, you're right. You know what? Let's all get the shirts and celebrate. Get him on the phone. Thanks for spending time with us today. For more New Day fun, subscribe on YouTube and be sure to download King 5 Plus for free. Don't forget to enjoy your New Day, and we'll see you next time.
New Day Northwest is sponsored by Silver Reef Casino, your Northwest Washington destination just off I-5 at exit 260.